Hey Airsofters, welcome to some gameplay at Cinemass Airsoft on the 15th of July. We are doing a bomb placement game, or as in this case we are using some cones, and our team is tasked with putting a cone into Castle, which is the centermost fob of the field, while the other team, on the other hand, has to be placing a cone at Hut fob, which is another fob on the field. Now here is an example of some of the confusion that's been happening at the field.
10! Green! Green!
Now throughout the entire game it was really hard
Green
to
by the
determine
tire.
who was on tan team and who was on green team, just because some people weren't using camo and other times it was just really hard to see.
Green, come up!
Here I was really glad that my teammate was able to spot the guy that was like right behind me that I just completely didn't see. Now I'm doing that just to make sure that...
Hey, they're going down here! They're going down here! Hey, they're going down! They're going down! This way! This way!
And I just took an L. Yeah, this field is very foresty, so make sure that if you come to this field, you're going to definitely bring your hiking boots. There's a lot of ditches and trenches. Now I'm just making sure that there's nobody to my right and nobody to my left before I hop out and expose myself, because there's a lot of open area right there.
Green!
Now here I noticed somebody coming down the trail.
One down! Got you this way.
So earlier I thought I saw two people going down that trail,
Green.
but I only shot one, so I thought there was somebody else down there, and as you will see later, that we go down that trail to make sure that that trail is clear.
Green! 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 Come up! Hey, green! Green up here! Green up here! Let's go! Yeah, gotcha! Green over here! Yeah, I know. Okay. I was trying. Yeah, I was trying.
Here he was just confirming that there was another guy down there.
Go down the hill with me. This way.
So now we go down onto that trail to try to investigate where the other person is, but we just can't find him. I don't know if he went on another trail or if he was hiding in the brush, but we couldn't find him. But I wanted to show you this clip because it's a good way of showing like some teamwork, because I had one person behind me, and then here, because there was a fork in the trail, I decided to go around this tree so I could give the back man some support to the left.
Clear left.
And it was clear left, so I let them know that, because communication is very important in this sport of airsoft.
You guys know exactly where he is.
So we get into another firefight, and far up on the hill, behind a wood barricade, there's somebody back there.
I don't got the reach.
And because I only have a really close quarters kind of gun that doesn't have much of an out of barrel or in a barrel, it's not able to get that reach.
Want anybody to go up there? I can probably get up there. Go.
So you can see that his
See
head's
him! Bar target!
popping out right there. And I let everybody know on my team that
Red dot sight.
exactly where he is and what
Far
to
red.
let know.
Far red. Yes. 12 o'clock. Far wood board.
That's crucial information there, so this way they don't think it's something else,
Okay.
and or maybe he's behind a tree. So this way they know exactly where he's going. Here I take a little bit more of a forward approach.
Where is he? Reloading!
Those last couple shots were just to make sure that he wouldn't pop out his head, because honestly, I had no idea if he had moved, or if he was still back there, so I was just trying to keep his head down and make sure that he wouldn't move.
Crossing around.
So throughout the video, you'll see me do a couple of these shots because the woods and on this field are really thick, and I could barely see if there was an enemy back there. However, I could hear that there was definitely somebody over there because they had full auto blasting. So all I really could do is send a couple shots their way and see if some of them made some contact.
He's down! He's down! Hey, do we know where our cone is? Got a cone, cool.
So this is the cone that we had to try to get into the building. I was able to advance up to this position earlier before I was killed and had to go back to respawn.
He's definitely hit. He's definitely hit. Do you wanna go left over here? Alright, let's go. Hey, great!
So still remembering that there was a guy behind that wood board in the earlier clip, I still make sure to check my left because I know that's exactly probably where he is. He's probably hiding in the woods. So I send a couple shots in there to see if any of them make contact. So obviously he was in there somewhere. I just didn't know. Now here I want to show you this guy tormented my entire team throughout the entire game because we had no idea where he was. And
nice
he was dead accurate.
Is that their cone or ours?
So now we've moved back over to the Guam fob, which is where the board is, where the enemy was earlier. So I see somebody out of my corner of my eye. I have no idea if he's tan or green because he's wearing black clothes, so I had no idea. I'm assuming it was definitely an enemy player because this is their cone actually. I have no idea why they brought their cone over there. I think they were trying to flank around, but our cone is on the other side of the field.
Green. Where is he? Green. Green. Green.
So me and my teammate here, I don't know if the camera necessarily picks it up, but we see a couple guys over in the woods over there, a good 3 people. We just don't want to shoot through these woods because we know that none of our BBs will connect because those trees are very pesky to airsoft BBs. So I know the only way to actually get those guys is to peek around the bend of the trail and try to shoot them. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Now that's just a confirmation of I know that there's people back there because they were shooting at that guy.
Pistol will not reach. Do you want me to go over there and look?
So I'm letting my teammate know that I'm going over there to check around, so this way, if I do die, then he knows that there's definitely somebody back there. So here I see movement, but I also see an orange vest, so I think it's the admin. But apparently there was somebody right in front of the admin. And then I got hit. So, lesson learned there, I just need to find cover. Oh, and apparently because I hadn't learned my lesson that the guy was still there, I came back through the exact same trail where he shot me earlier.
Green, green, green. Green, green. Coming in front.
I honestly thought I was safe because I had a green guy right next to my right, and then I had a green teammate to my left.
Guys,
And
push up,
I don't know if it was because of the fog in my goggles or something, but he literally was right in front of me. Yeah, amazing strategy by that guy.
There's a tree.
I mean, it's a trail that nobody ever goes on, but apparently during this game, he was able to get a lot of people just because it was a good spot. Now I get some intel that there's a better spot to get a hit on that guy farther up along the trail because we have territory on both sides. But honestly, I still have no idea where he is. So I send a couple shots in there to see if I can hit him. Now there's a far guy over by the barrels, but my gun really doesn't have that much of a reach. So all I was really able to do was keep my head down, because at this field there's so much brush that if you stay down, more than likely that you probably won't get hit. Honestly, I'm just afraid of getting hit again. So honestly here, I'm probably not in the best cover because I have an open trail to my right, and I know that there's an enemy to my right for sure, and I don't know if there's anybody in front of me, so... Well, here goes nothing. I'm going straight up the trail where the guy was earlier.
Green! Green! Come on! Green! Green!
So the guy that was taking the lead for me, he got shot, so obviously I know that there's somebody to my left on the trail that's an enemy.
Look left and right.
So I stay low, trying to crawl up to that trail so I can get a better angle.
Oh, green, green, green! Green! Where's cone? Where's the cone?
Alright, so now I want to stand up and try to go to the fort, because this way I know that I have friendlies over there. And one more time. In slow motion. So basically, I hit the dirt pretty hard right there.
Nice.
And the guy right there, he was like, well, that's gonna make some good footage.
Green and Castle, bring the ball! Green and Castle!
So, what I didn't know yet is that the cone or the bomb was actually literally right outside that door right straight in front of me.
Green and Castle, bring the cone! Watch out, Admin. Oh!
And then he tells me that the cone's right there.
Can you help me?
So I have
Green!
2 guys behind me, and then I have me in the
Hey,
front
cone's
lead.
right around here. Get it, get it. Go around here.
So I'm
Cover.
saying for that other guy to try to loop around on the other side of the building and try to get that cone. Now I move over here because this way I'm trying to not deal with the guy that's right in front of the door because he moved over to this side of the building. So now I want to try to get this enemy and try to support some cover for the guy that's trying to loop around to grab the cone.
What? Ready? Set. Go.
So yeah, that's me trying to give some supportive cover, but as you can see, I don't have that fast of a trigger finger.
Green! Green, bring up the cone!
I have no idea why I said that, because I know the cone's right there.
Charge up here, Castle!
So I'm checking over here to make sure that there's no enemies, but it happens to be a friendly, so I'm saying to him, get in, get in, get in, so this way he doesn't get hit.
There's a cone right outside here.
I'm letting him know where the enemies are so he knows where to set up.
Cover me, right? Ah! Hit! Good shot!
Right in the hand.
You need to charge up to the castle right now. Our cone is
So
right
I'm trying to
out the window.
gather as many forces as I can to get some cover for me so I can try to get
Guys,
into the
castle
building.
right now. Guys, castle right now. I'll cover. Ready? Come on. Ready? Go, go, go.
I just try to make a dash for it, see what I can do. And as time slows, I'm almost there. Try to give myself some cover, try to put that guy's head down, but
I was hit before.
hit
I was
before.
hit before.
It's better to be an honest player than someone that
Let's go.
wins. So now we know that the
It's literally right on
cone
the
is
threshold. All we need to do
literally
is charge
on the
it.
threshold of that building, and we just need to get some forces in there. What I don't know yet is practically we have like about 5 guys that are in the castle right now, and their goal is to all they're doing is literally reaching around
Into the castle.
building.
Left side. Yes. Come on, ready? 3. I need to go. No. I just need to get this in. This
So
door
I'm
right there.
trying to rush in there again
Ready?
and trying to grab that
I know where it
cone,
is.
but as
Come
you
on.
can see here,
Start shooting. Go.
support
Crossing!
fire doesn't always work. all the
Hit!
time. So I get hit, go back to respawn.
Just get in the castle. It's on the other side. Attaboy!
At that point, I was so tired that I just was
That's
not
the
going
way
to
to do it!
but I was happy for my team. So I guess that wraps up this week's Airsoft gameplay from Cinemass Airsoft, and I see you guys on the next video.